Well, Sukalamink, my friend. Sukalamink.
Baba Yeti.
Oh, I got that thing you were asking. I got it. I just got to double check to make sure everything works for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll let your boy. On Twitch.
Then I can't have Duolingo Owl yell at me every day.
He's too late. He's already going to knock on your door. I can tell it's pumpkin spice time because when I started typing in the hashtag Dungeons and Dragons, it was like Dunkin' Pumpkin. I was like, great.
You are offline currently.
I am offline currently?
Nope,
Yes.
stream starting soon.
It hasn't. Yeah, it's getting there, bro.
It still says offline on the site.
How about refreshing your page or just don't have shit internet? How about that?
Shots fired.
I have good internet. The hamster's working very hard.
I was gonna say, according to who? Comcast? Verizon?
Yes,
Optimum.
Optimum.
I like Optimum actually.
They're okay. They raised my thing pretty high.
Hey. Don't get me pulled off Twitch, man. We haven't even done anything yet.
It's an ad on Twitch.
You're not supposed to watch the stream, you schmucks.
I'm just putting it to the side for me.
Putting it to the side from me. You're not supposed to watch the streams.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Everybody's got their notebooks, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Cocksuckers.
Session 3.
Session 3, that's right. So,
I'm ready
to
to
help
talk
another
about
spell
Clark.
Clark. King Clark. Or King K. Rool.
Oh, not anymore.
You're not going to talk about King K. Rool no more?
No, I talk about King Yimik.
Talk about you and me. Let's talk about copyright infringement.
Yeah.
You know who sings that song?
The Jackson 5?
Yeah, it's not me, so let's move on. Who wants to do a recap of what happened last time on Dungeons and Dipshits?
Not me.
I'll do it.
Well,
Okay.
yes.
So started off, we journeyed from Phandalin back up the Tribor Trail, back to the cave that we almost got murdered at, and went in, got flushed down a river a couple of times, attacked by a bunch of goblins, eventually killed a bugbear. His name was Clark. And we decided to explore the rest of the cavern, found a goblin named Yimik. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Okay. Yimik wanted us to go kill Clark, but we had already done so, so we went and collected his head. Yimik was holding on to... Dun.
Sildar.
Nope, that's not Sildar, yep. I was looking at his brother's names. Sildar Hallwinter.
He doesn't have any brothers' names that you're aware of.
Roxy. It was
Oh,
Roxy.
sorry, I was looking... Yeah, it's Rockseeker's brothers. My bad. Sildar Hallwinter is an agent of the Lord's Alliance, and he was the hired sword of Gungren Rockseeker when they got beset upon by those goblins. We were trying to negotiate for his release, but Yimik decided to be a dickhead, so we had to murder him. We got Sildar back to Phandalin, and we all decided to heal up, and that's about where we left it.
Neato, gang.
And we all went to level 2, yay.
Yeah, everybody did level 2, and hopefully everybody updated their character sheet, knowing this slot they haven't done anything.
I did.
I did stuff.
Yeah, no, we did it over before everybody left, because I was smart about it. So yeah, who wants to die first? I mean, who wants to figure stuff out? What do you want to do? You're in Phandalin. You've woken up in the Stonehill Inn. Everybody's stretched. You know, you can have whatever rooms you wanted since we never really determined that, but...
I will go over any books I have in
Rise
my room and then
from
pack
your
up and
grave.
get down to the
Rise
bottom
from
for
your
breakfast.
grave. Alright, so you're going down there for breakfast. Oh, I need my, my little note sheet. Alright, so, yeah, you go downstairs, you talk to the guy whose name I conveniently remember right now. Holman, Stonehill. So, yeah, he's kind of standing in there. And he says, well, good morning, what are you having?
What do you have cooking?
We got some stuff. Let's see, mostly bread and cheese.
I'll take some bread and cheese.
Alright, so you want a loaf of bread, a hunk of cheese, that's 1 silver.
I'll give him 1 silver.
Perfect.
I'll ask if he has any milk to drink.
Milk, let's see. And he calls over one of the little tavern wenches and explains to them that he needs milk, and she kind of nods, goes in the back and goes, it'll be a few seconds, but while you wait, would you like a whole gallon or a mug, depending?
Just a mug.
Alright, 4 copper pieces.
I'll give him 4 copper pieces.
Perfect. So yeah, let's probably describe what the Stonehill Inn looks like. So it's in the center of town. It's a large, newly built roadhouse. It has fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers that make the outside. There's a big, giant common room, and right now there's not too many people in it. But there's people are slowly moving in to kind of get some of the breakfast. So, you're one of the heroes, huh?
Well, we were trying to hopefully rescue our friend, but still no sign of him.
No sign of whom? You brought a friend here yesterday, Mr. Hallwinter?
Yeah, he was the guard for our friend, Gungren Rockseeker.
He was part of a party then?
Yes.
It's a shame.
Yeah, we barely got him out of there in one piece.
Ah.
Those bugbears and goblins.
Yeah, you gotta watch those lot. They can be a right pain in the arse.
I look at him and I go, you hear a lot as a innkeeper. You ever heard of a thing called the Black Spider?
The Black Spider? No. Who is the Black Spider? Or what is the Black Spider?
Goblins mentioned, and they're apparently terrified of him. I don't know if
goblins. No, we don't see too much of goblins down here in Phandalin. But if you're up on the trail, you know, I grew up around the Triboy Trail, and I got to tell you, they do come out from time to time. But none of them spoke of a black spider. At least none of them spoke common. You know, just their little goblin language.
Well, I guess is Sildar still in his room?
I haven't seen him come down, but you know, I could send somebody to knock, but he should probably rest.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, thank you. I'm gonna go near the hearth and wait for my milk and eat some cheese and bread.
Shortly after, you know, you kind of sit down, and comes over with a little mug of nice cold milk.
Okay.
Who else is waking up?
I'll wake up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, me
I'll
too.
show up around time the milk is getting delivered.
All right. So yeah, you come downstairs, and there's the rest of the heroes. Come have a seat. Yeah, you helped the human, Mr. Hallwinter.
We're not heroes. We were just in the right place at the right time.
Well, that's not what he says. He says you rescued him from goblins and bugbears. Is this not true?
At least half of it's true.
Half. Which half?
The goblins part. We killed the bugbear before we found him.
So, well, this sounds like a semantics issue.
I'm shaking my head, eating my cheese and bread.
It absolutely is. Hey, can I get a mug of that milk?
Yeah, four copper.
You got it. And I'll give him the 4 copper.
How about you, big man? You like milk?
Me, big man?
You would be the big man, yeah, the blue fella.
Do you have eggs?
We have some eggs, yes.
I have 6 eggs. Please.
6 eggs. Oh, yeah, big appetite for the big man. You want anything to wash it down? We have some. Let me see.
I yell
some
over.
ale.
He'll take a gallon of milk,
Okay.
and I'll throw a silver at the bar.
Okay, your little. All right. So after with his and your thing, I need two more silver. For the 6 eggs.
I shall dance you a jig.
Not necessary, my friend. The 2 silver will suffice. Unfortunately, you can't buy more supplies with jigs, or Barthans would be out of business.
I shall dance you a jig.
Right. And how about you, dwarf?
I'll take some eggs too, please.
6 eggs for you as well? I know you may be small, but you have a mighty appetite.
Oh, yes, 6 eggs.
And to wash it down?
What do you have?
We have some ale, we have some nice cider, and milk.
I'll take some ale.
Some ale, okay. So, what are you trying to link? By popular demand, you can always find a place to perform at such a well, it says you can find a place, and you could find a place now, but it's currently breakfast time, and nobody is in the establishment to buy items or to tip them. So while you're dancing away for a jig, our friend Toblin.
How much do I have to pay?
I'll pay him on the sly while he's dancing his jig.
All right, perfect. So it's just 2 silver. For the dwarf, let's see. After the eggs, 1 silver and 5 copper.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, thank you. It'll be right out if you want to join your other hero friend over there.
Alright, thank you, sir.
All right. So
Can I want to make sure Gorgo didn't see me pay.
roll a sleight of hand check. Gorgo, make me a perception check. Yeah, you ain't see shit. Unbelievable.
Totally believable. It's Gorgo.
Yeah, he's doing those little finger those peace signs across his hands, but he's not doing that. He's just basically covering his face with both hands at the same time, poking his eyes.
It's called tutting.
Is it really called tutting?
Yeah, Tutting.
See that, America? We learned some shit. Hey, Nightbot's here tonight. Hi, Nightbot.
Hey, Nightbot.
Nightbot's here.
We like.
So yeah, as you guys kind of go sit down with our friend Corvair, and he brings over some other stuff, and they're kind of sitting down, and you're munching away there.
I mentioned to Bryn, do you think you can drink that whole gallon?
I've seen it. I don't want to see it again. The end result's usually not pretty.
Chug.
I'll chug a gallon of milk.
No, Gorgo, don't do it. Remember last time? Remember they made you get a mop and you had to clean it all up?
Man, Gorgo, I can't believe Bear says you can't drink that whole thing. I think you can drink it.
Stop it.
I need persuasion.
I'll persuade
You need a persuasion? You're trying. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. So you need him to make a persuasion check to see if you're willing to drink the milk or not. Whatever. It's 23. So
I'm gonna drink the milk.
all right, you grab the cast of milk, the gallon of milk, and you start blub 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 blub, and you finish it off. And you.
I'll say to the bartender as he's chugging, "Can you get a mop?" And I'm sorry in advance for what's about to happen.
All right, so when you put the gallon of milk down, you give a burp, and you wipe it away. And I need a Constitution check.
Saving throw or check?
Let's just do straight Constitution. Yeah, so you start to... and it just rolls down your... Like, you don't lean forward, it just gets blur right down your chest, all into your pants, onto the ground. And, you still drank it, technically.
See, Gorgo, I told you. Now you got to clean it up.
Okay.
So, one of the little barmaids comes out and she just kind of stands there and just looks at you and looks back at Toblin and just goes over and just hands Bear the mop bucket and the mop.
Thank you very much.
And
I'll give her a silver piece for her trouble.
she takes it and looks at it and just scuttles away. So, while you guys are kind of sitting in there, cleaning everything up all willy-nilly like, you hear, you see a woman come in, and she goes kind of behind the bar, and she starts talking to Toblin, and he kind of looks, like a little shocked at first, but doesn't, just kind of brushes it off a little bit. And you see them kind of having a light conversation back and forth. But the woman seems a little more upset than what you think Tolbin should be.
Can we hear any of it?
Not from where you are.
I'm trying. Did I finish my bread and cheese?
Bro, it's you. I don't know if
It's
you
you?
ate your bread and cheese or not.
I'll eat my bread and cheese, and then I'll bring my mug and my plates up to the bar.
That's fine.
So that way I can try and listen in a little bit.
Yeah, you as you kind of come up, she kind of like leans in and says, "Tolbin, you don't understand. They took his wife and their daughter, and his son has gone missing too. I'm sorry. Are you all finished?
Is she saying it to me?
You're up at the bar, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation. I was just trying to return my plates.
That's fine. And she takes the plates and ushers them to the back.
I go to Tolbert and I'm like, "Is she okay?"
Yeah, she's worried. Well, about 10 days ago, there was some people who came in and a guy, and he's gone missing since then, and it's just like he's just a wood carver. Basically, a few of the red brands had come in, had caused a little bit of trouble, and the wood carver kind of stood up and pressured them, and they left. A little bit later, he had gone missing, and some of the townsfolk say that he was murdered, but the town master says nothing like that happened, and it's just a poor eyewitness, but she worries about her little boy Pip. And because he's no. Pip, he likes to wander around town, and with what the Red Brands are doing, she doesn't like him wandering around with us without us knowing where he is.
So the Red Browns are still in town.
The Red Brands, yes. They maintain a little bar down at the Sleeping Giant, even though it's the town master says I am the only establishment in town. Unfortunately, there's like a little seedy underbelly down the road.
Oh.
It's like an old tap house.
Okay. There's pretty much only the Red Brands in there, or can other people go in?
Oh, no. Anytime any of us wander down there, they shoo us off mighty quickly, and I don't have time to deal with that. We've sent, we don't really have like a police force here. We the way the town master works is we elect a new one every year, and he makes the dealings and kind of runs things in town, but we don't necessarily, we don't have a functioning government.
Ah.
But he keeps track of all of our minor disputes, any records that need to be kept. But he is kind of a fat, pompous old fool.
That sounds like most governments.
Yeah.
I go, well, thank you. Breakfast was delicious. I go, what
you're
room
more than
was
welcome.
Sildar in again?
Oh, straight up there, I believe. I think he's in the first room.
Okay. Thank you again. I'm gonna walk away from the bar and I'm gonna go look at the party and I'm gonna go check on Sildar.
I'll come along.
Okay. And as we're walking up, I'm gonna relay the story that being Keith told us. Tolbin.
Take notes. You have a notebook. I gave you a notebook. Each one of you, every single one of you, have your fucking notebook and take the fucking notes.
So, you knock on the door, and there's a little bit of a delay. You knock again, and you see the door cracks open, and Sildar is standing there. He's got some bandages and things on. He's still looking pretty ragged. He's basically comes in and goes, "My friends, isn't the inn very quaint?"
It's very nice. Good
It is
breakfast.
very
They have
nice.
good milk.
They do have good milk. So, he's kind of grabbing at his sides and his arms and stuff. He goes, "It's been a,
Lay on your bed. Well, we can talk there. You can
no.
lay down.
Trust me. I've had worse.
Me too.
It's just a flesh wound." And he says, "And what? Is there anything going on that's?"
Oh, we're just wondering if you had any more information or anything that's happened since
No,
if you remember
listen.
anything.
I don't really remember much. They kept me mostly in the dark where they took Gungren, but after I get some rest for maybe another day, I gotta search for our friend, for the wizard, Yarno Albrecht.
Yeah, and you said he was supposed to meet you here?
He's supposed to be in the area, but I haven't been able to locate him. They sent him here a while ago, but nobody seems to know of any information.
And he was supposed to be at the Lion Shield Cloister, right?
The Costa? No, he didn't. He was sent here to try to figure some things out and maybe work out what's going on, but he's never communicated.
Okay.
That's why I figured I was coming here. The Gungren needed a hired sword, and I figured I could use the quick coin.
And what was in that? What map were you missing or looking for?
Gungren had the map. He protected it. He didn't really tell me much about it, but it was a map to whatever location of the discovery he had made with his brothers.
Okay, and you said his brothers should be coming to town? Or do you remember him mentioning it? Or were they meeting him somewhere else?
I mean, they were already at the location, but he said after we got there, they'd probably spend a day or so and then get some provisions from the town and head back to wherever they were.
Okay, so they're not in town to the best of your knowledge.
I mean, I was in a cave, so you're correct. To the best of my knowledge, I don't know who's in town.
Okay. I look at Bear. Anything else?
Was Gungren alive the last time you saw him?
Yes, I mean he was drug off one way, I was drug off another way, but I haven't.
Okay,
I
I just
haven't
wanted to
seen
make
him
sure there
since.
was still hope of finding him.
Oh yes, I mean I should never give up hope. It's my duty, you see.
All right. Would you mind if we tracked down this Iarno Albrecht and asked him a couple questions?
I'll take all the help I can get. If you think you're willing, if you're up for it.
Yeah, why not?
Perfect. So
You said you'll be out of commission for a day or two?
yeah, I mean, I should probably recover another day. My ribs are still sore, and this arm, my sword arm doesn't work so good. But
Well, I look at Bear, I go, Sister Gorel, from the Shrine of Luck, she said if she gave us those health potions, if we could go just take a look at a house, we could probably go look at that in now, and then be back in time when Sildar is ready, and we can all search together.
All right, sounds good. I had another idea of something we could do to pass the time too.
Well, I made a promise that once we completed our first thing, that I would take a look into it, because she really can't do it herself.
Yeah. If we have time afterwards, we'll do what I was thinking.
Okay. I go, all right, so we'll plan on meeting you tomorrow downstairs, and we will search for Arno. Arno. Imo?
Yarno.
Yarno.
Yeah, Yarno. Hey, Yarno. And
right,
again,
well, you rest.
it'll take. I know I promised you some gold, and don't worry, it will get to you. But obviously, it should take a little bit of time. But when you come back tomorrow, I will secure your gold.
No
Sounds
worries.
like a plan.
Heal up, buddy.
Thank you.
And
I
we'll
will
go
exit.
just start heading back downstairs.
Perfect. So you guys head back downstairs. We meet up with Gorgo, who is just finishing up mopping.
I look at Thorn, and by extension, saying it out loud so Gorgo can hear it. I go, we'll meet up with Yarno, Sildar tomorrow. He still needs to heal up. But I promised the Sister Gorel at the Shrine of Luck we'd go check out a house that's supposedly haunted by potentially a banshee, which I think we could take care of, especially with you two big guys.
Yeah, we can take care of it.
That's been in an area, and they're looking for a certain book, which might be the book I'm also looking for. But so once you guys are done, I look down at the floor. How did Gorgo mop?
It's up to Gorgo how well he mopped.
I do a performance check.
Sure. Make a performance check. You've basically just poured the mop bucket on the floor and then kicked it around.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the mop bucket from my days back at the thing and actually mop the floor properly.
Perfect.
And apologize towards Tolman.
Yeah, so you take like an additional 15 minutes and finally get it all cleaned up.
I will bring the mop and the bucket back to the kitchen door and say thank you, sorry again.
And they just nod and continue in the way. So what are we doing here, buddies?
Well, out of character.
Yep.
My armor class is 13. How do I get like a 14, 15?
It's because it's correcting it on the thing. Done.
Okay.
I go, if you guys want, we'll go to the Shrine of Luck. We'll talk with Sister Gorel in case she has any more information and where to go. And we'll check out the thing for her.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I don't like books.
That's okay. You don't have to read the book. It's for me to read.
So
Nerd.
you guys head straight out the front door, and you can see the little Shrine of Luck. Kind of said it doesn't look like it's too good, but it's basically like it's a small. It's got a small shrine. It's mostly stones. You've kind of pieced out that it's been taken from nearby ruins and things like that, and you can see our little scholarly acolyte, Sister Gorel, just our little elf girl, just sweeping up everything, making sure everything's okay.
I greet her with the Elvish greeting in Elvish. Like, to your
So
health
you say
or
to her
whatever.
in Elvish? Oh, well, you
Yeah,
you
whatever.
can
So I
say
say
like
to your
I
health.
s-
Common
says-
greeting.
She turns and kind of nods and says it back to you, to your health, in Elvish.
I go, we finished one part of the the thing. We rescued a guy from the cave, so we can go take a look at that space where the banshee was, Agatha.
Oh, perfect. I'm so excited. It's not too far from here. It's on the Tribord Trail. If you basically the town runs, the Tribord Trail runs right through the town. You really can't miss it. It's there's a lair for where the banshee is, and you can see it. But basically, it kind of leads it's from the northwest of Neverwinter Wood.
Did we pass it?
No. You haven't. It's
past it.
It's not possible that you've passed it already.
Oh, okay. I'll ask her. I'll go. Have you ever heard of Yarno Albrecht?
No, I'm not familiar with that person. Could you maybe help me out a little bit?
He should be a mage. He was supposed to come to the town not that long ago.
Not that long ago, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know of anybody like that currently who's been here. But I could, how long ago was he to have come through?
Couple weeks. Can I do an insight check on her?
Sure. She's telling the truth.
Okay. I go, okay, so we need to go south towards the Miners Trail?
To the south to the... No. You remember when you came in through back past Marthin's Provisions, there's the trail?
Yes.
Tribal Trail. Okay, you're going to follow that a while till you reach a crossroads?
Oh, okay.
And then it's to the east, and it's probably like 4 or 5 days travel till you get till you see Cornerberry. You really can't miss it.
I thought you said it was not too far.
It's not 4 or 5 days.
Oh, we
I don't know where you're from, where 4 or 5 days isn't too long of a travel, but
well, that's a long time. Because we're supposed
you
to
must
be
be new to Faerun then.
Yes, I'm not originally from here.
Yes, there's not too many things that are close by in the land of Faerun, but there are lots of locations. Just unfortunately, some of them are a few days travel. You could probably get a horse from Rotham's and stretch it to maybe 2 days travel, but
Well, we have to meet someone tomorrow morning, so this will have to wait.
no. So you're delaying already. Oh, I understand.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Just deal with your other problems. She seems, pretty dejected.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know what a banshee is?
Well, I'll just tell you, it's like a ghost.
Well, no, I know, but I don't know if my character would know.
Yeah, just you would know what a banshee is.
Okay. I mean, I guess how out of character would this be a strong opponent in this world?
It would be spoilers, bro.
Okay.
Make a history check.
All right. Ha.
Yeah, you're not positive.
All right.
But you kind of think back and go, ghosts, they're not so bad. How hard could ghosts be? And there are 4 of you and the Gorgo here. But you've never necessarily tangled with a banshee before.
All right.
Seeing as how adventuring is new to you and you're level 2.
Yeah. I'll as we turn away, I'll turn to Corvair. Hey man, she seems like she really needs some help.
Yeah, but we have to meet up with Sildar.
Yeah, but we could just pop back in and tell him it's going to be a bit.
We could do that. Meet him in 3 days time?
I mean, if it's 5 days out, And 5 days back, more
Well, we
like
could-
10 days.
We could see. We gained some money. We could see if Barthen will loan us horses.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So we'll do 5 days. So 2 days
Well-
there, day to deal with it. 2 days back. And then I go back to Sister Grell. I go, and you said she'll answer one question or many, like a question from each person.
You just have to get basically. I only need information from one for one question, but I don't know if she would answer, multiple questions from different people. Unfortunately, we've never really, attempted. But I have some gifts that may appease her.
Well, that would certainly be useful.
Yeah, and she, you see her kind of reach into her little robes and pull out a jeweled silver comb.
Shiny.
Yes, shiny. Basically, I just need to know for you to ask Agatha about Bo Gentle's spell book and where we can retrieve it. It's basically Agatha is she was very, very vain, and I think being able to trade the comb for the answer is probably our best bet.
Okay. I look at Bear and I go, we could ask her if she knows answers, or if she can see the future, or whatever, or anything. We could potentially give her the frog and see if she knows where Gungren went.
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought we were going to kill a banshee.
No,
You don't have to. You don't have to kill her. She can. We don't really do violence for the Harpers in my group. We're not violent. We're more about getting information to stop, tyrants and things that leaders, groups. We help the weak and the oppressed. We're not really about the violence.
I see. That would have been a very embarrassing miscommunication when we get back.
Well, I spoke to your friend Corvair before.
Oh, Corvair, did you tell us this?
I might have been lost in translation.
I
I
see.
meant, go meet her. I didn't mean we had to technically kill her.
Okay.
But I mean, if you do have, you all look, fairly strong, especially the big one here. He's pretty blue, and I do like blue, but he seems at least strong enough that anything you encounter on the trail, you should be able to make short work of.
Mm-hmm. I go to Bear. I go, I'll take the comb. I'll put it in my bag. It said silver or encrusted, gold gem encrusted comb.
Jeweled silver comb.
I go, Bear, if you want to negotiate with Barthen for horses, I'll let Sildar know that we'll be back in 5 days.
Okay. I will head towards Barthen's.
Perfect. Who else is going with you?
Gorgo, do you want to come?
Yeah.
All right, Thorn, what are you doing?
I'll go with them too.
All right.
Cool.
So Corvair buggers off to go back to the Stonehill Inn. You guys walk down the road to get to Barthen's, and you see him out back with his two little aides just kind of stacking and moving some provisions boxes.
Hey, Barthen.
Oh, hello, my friends.
Hey, do you have 4 horses by chance that we could borrow for a few days?
No, I don't have 4 horses. I do still have the cart that you came in on. You're more than welcome to take that back out. It hasn't gone back out for to be returned yet.
Oh, that would be awesome. What would it cost for, say, 5 days?
Oh, 5 days. How far do you need to go?
We're trying to get to, and I forget the name of the place. Corner Bear?
Corner Bear? Yeah, you're going to Corner Bear.
Isn't that what you said? I thought it was weird.
It did sound like that.
Coneyberry, I'm sorry.
Coneyberry.
Coneyberry. You're going to Corner Bear.
Well, I thought it was weird. I figured you were just fucking with us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I thought so too.
We're going out to Coneyberry.
Why are you going there? It's ruined.
We have our reasons, and I'll just kind of play it off.
That's fine. So, I'm assuming one of you can handle the horses?
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, they're not really my horses to lend out anyway, so let's say from a stable cost for the few days from here, and probably when you get back, how about the 2 gold pieces?
2 gold pieces? Sounds pretty fair.
Perfect.
I'll give him 2 gold pieces.
And he yells back to the 2 boys, "Boys, let's get those horses ready. Get the cart set up. We have, it's heading out. Just give me a few minutes for them to get it all set up, and it'll be here waiting when you're ready to go. Do you need any supplies before you leave? Some rope, some food?"
Yeah, definitely some food. We need lots of food. Look at these 2 guys behind me.
Yes,
Hey.
Yes, so, let's see, how much food are you looking to need?
Jesus Christ, I don't.
Well, how many days do you think your travel is going to be?
I think it'll be 5 days, so let's go 7 days worth of food, because these guys can eat.
Okay, so 7 days worth of food, and just the 3 of you are traveling? What about the one with the hood?
Yeah, he'll be tagging along.
He'll be tagging along, okay, so 7 days worth of rations. You don't have any rations on you? Okay, so 7 days worth of rations.
I have rations.
You should have rations.
You have a rash too, my friend?
I got 10 rashes.
10 rashes. Well, I don't have anything to treat that. You might want to go see Sister Gorell. She runs the Shrine of Luck. She may have a salve or an ointment, maybe a balm. Let's see. So 7 days worth of rations at 3 silver apiece. Times 7 is 21 days. 21. How about let's call it 8 gold pieces for the lot of you.
Hey, Gorgo, Thorin, can you guys spot me some gold?
I have 2. Not no more.
Will I be?
I'll take 2 gold from each of you if that's cool.
Okay.
All right, and I'll give him 4 of my gold along with their 2 gold.
Gorgo.
I gave him my 2.
Okay. Because I was checking your sheet because you said I don't have it anymore, and I was like, well,
Because I gave it to him.
Yeah, what did you purchase? All right, so yeah, just give me a half hour or so to get them all bit and bridled, and they'll be on their way. And he packs up your ration packs in stacks of 7 rations, and he's got them all tied pretty tight.
Cool.
So you can add 7 rations to everybody as long as you're going to give it to Corvair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are kind of standing still because nobody said who was going to meet who after they were done their tasks. So you start walking back, kind of upset that where are these guys? I can't believe they're here. And Bear, you're walking back like I can't believe this dummy. He didn't tell us what he was going to do. And you meet halfway, and
I was gonna, as soon as I told I was gonna meet them there.
Oh well,
I think I
then
said
fine.
that.
I don't remember, bro. I got it. I got them concussions. So yeah, you go to Barthen's and meet up with your fellow travelers.
Do I see a whole bunch of rations on the back of the cart?
You see Gorgo basically carrying 21 days worth of rations, just like it's kind of tied up like Chinese takeout.
I go,
He just
what
has
is
it
it?
just.
What are those?
Food!
Do you not have food in your pack?
I do, but it's always good to have lots.
That's. I have 10 days worth of food in my pack.
Well-
We left crates full of rations at the cave.
Well, you owe me 2 gold pieces.
But I don't need all those rations.
Well, it's for your rations and for your seat on the cart, unless you would like to walk. This whole trip was your idea.
Yeah, but not buying enough food for a small army.
Hey man, you sent me to barter, and you went and told...
Well, you seem like the kind of person who can barter real well.
I got us a good deal.
Did you barter with him for the food? How much did he charge you per ration?
I will completely lie and say it doesn't matter. Or I'll say it costs 10 gold pieces for all the rations.
Can I insight that?
Sure. Yeah, it's he seems pretty trustworthy.
Alright, I'll give him 2 gold and go, next time before you make a purchase that's gold, which is like the salary of someone for like, what is that, like a couple months?
You could live on, if you were staying at an inn, you could stay at a wealthy inn for 2 gold pieces, or if you were living like an aristocrat for a day, it would be 2 gold pieces.
I'll go, next time if you're going to do a purchase that involves gold, please, before you speak for my coin purse, check.
Next time, tell me exactly what you want.
Just the cart. That's all I asked for.
Yeah, cart and food.
I
You ready to go?
Food. Yeah.
Alright, we'll head back to Barthen's after the allotted time.
Alright, so you guys hop on the horse, and you're heading out?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do this here. And you know what I need? I need a little cart token. I don't know why I don't have one.
You should steal the one from Oregon Trail.
Bro, that's copyrighted. I can't do that.
No, it's what's it called? It's public domain now.
Is it though?
The original. Yeah. You can get the DOS game for free.
DOS? The boot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Das Boot.
Das Boot. Oh, this is going perfectly. Spin that around. So da 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 da. Whoop. Oh, it doesn't like that. Da 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 da. It's time to roll some dice now. Da 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 da. So your first 8 hours goes by no problem. It starts to get a little bit dark. You've basically made it to the crossroad, and you've kind of turned a bit, and you're heading east. As it starts to get nighttime, what would you like to do? Press on, make a little nappy nunu time.
Is there any spots along the trail that look like a camping spot?
You could find a spot pulling off to the side.
Do you guys want to travel at night, or do you think it'll be safer just to hunker down for the night?
I'd rather the horse and the cart stay whole. Let's hunker down.
Yeah, so you pull off.
I was going to say, I have no opinion. I don't care.
I feel strongly either way. So, let's everybody settle down, and you all take watch, go through the thing, and you wake up the next morning perfectly fine, and get back on your horse and start going. Da 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 da. Perfect. So you've traveled another day, and it is now time for more rest. What would you like to do? Press on through the night or rest?
We should rest.
Yep.
All right, so everybody's pull off the cart again. Just go through the whole little system. You build your little campfire, and let's see. Ooh. Perfect. So, give me 1 minute to pull up the other map.
God damn it.
What do you mean, God damn it? I got stuff to do before you get to Cornbury. I can't fucking help that.
We should be taking rations away, right?
You should. This is 2 days worth of rations.
So 1 ration is 1 day worth of rations?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I have regrets.
Why do you have regrets?
Because I didn't need rations either.
Well,
Yep.
I tried to say if you needed rations, but nobody wanted to speak
Man,
up.
I'm too new at this.
I mean, not really, though.
As far as rations go, yeah.
All right.
Pretty new at
So,
this.
as you guys are sitting down, you're sitting around your little campfire. As you... Basically, who's got the best...
Got a 10.
Perception? Oh, thanks, buddy. Pretty sure everybody else is higher than you, though. Yep, literally everybody else is higher than you. So, Bear, you kind of hear from the north, some kind of creaking and cracking through the woods.
I will shake Gorgo awake and say, listen to the north.
And he kind of puts his hand up to his ear to cup the sound a little bit. And Gorgo, you hear basically something walking towards the woods at you.
I shake Thorin and wake him up.
Okay.
Say, listen to the north.
And the same thing, you guys hear stuff coming through, and as you hear, you're kind of watching the little bit of the tree line kind of flicker, and you can see 5, pretty decent sized, like 6 foot tall kind of shapes moving in.
I'll kick Corvair and say, get up, we got company.
Get up.
And Corvair, as you start to wake up,
Oh, fuck, what the hell are they?
Australia. Check it out.
Hey! They look like me!
They do look like you because they are orcs. So they basically, as they're kind of coming down, they saw your little campfire and followed it back. And as they get to the thing, they yell, oops, wrong one.
I understand Orcish.
Okay, they yell in Orcish, attack! And I need some initiative rolls. Dun, 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 dun. I need battle music and I don't know where it is. Cause stuff got flagged and it got pulled down, and that's kind of rude. And bum 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 bum. Hey, Thorn finally got in on the game.
Chip,
All right.
chip.
Drip, drip, motherfuckers. All right, Corvair, what would you like to do? There are orcs approaching you, and these two here are wielding great axes. This guy here is holding a javelin, and these other 2 guys are also wielding great axes.
I'm going to shoot a firebolt at him.
Perfect.
There.
I'm firing my laser. Rawr. 13 will hit. Boom. Big boom, no whammies.
And then I'm going to take a step back. 2, 3.
Let's move this all the way up. I didn't realize you were so close to the back there. Don't move your guy, please. Thank you.
I was moving it back so you can.
I understand that.
Where'd everybody go?
1, 2, 3.
Scroll up.
Oh.
Yep.
1,
Now you can move your guy. Thanks, buddy. You're the best.
3, 4, 5, and my turn.
Perfect. It's the orc's turn. So they yell, Brother Orc, why you travel with them? In Orcish.
They're my friends.
What your friends have on them? You have gold?
No.
That's tough. I like your axe. I come take it. And
No.
they move forward to come take your axe. The first guy here gets to you and swings his great axe.
That's gonna hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. I actually think that's as good as you can hit. The second guy here pulls out his javelin and throws it at Thorin. Whoosh. That also is going to hit. It's 7 damage. The other two orcs run up. This guy here tries to grapple our friend Gorgo to get him to stay still so he can take his things. So that's going to be a strength check. That's a 7. Gorgo, you can make a strength or a dexterity save check as well.
A strength check or a dexterity save?
Nope. Both are just strength check or dexterity check. Right. So yeah, he tries to grapple you and you just kind of like shove him back a little bit. The next orc here runs up and tries to swing at our friend Thorin with his great axe. I believe your AC is 18. It is. As you go to through it, you hold your shield up and boom, you take the full brunt and it kind of rattles you a little bit. And our other orc friend here goes, no, 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 shady man, you don't get away that easy. Gorgo.
I'm gonna rage at this guy for trying to steal my shit.
Alright.
So,
You're addicted to Rage-a-Hall.
and then I'm gonna take a big hefty swing with my great axe.
Do it. Do it. 14, that'll hit. And yeah, you basically come across and you open up a big kind of cut on his neck, and he just goes and falls over dead.
Get off my stuff. And then I'm gonna. Oh, who looks like the leader?
Who looks like the leader?
Yeah, who looks like the boss?
They don't appear to have any type of boss markings on them, from what you can tell.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "You're next."
Alrighty.
And my turn.
Bear.
Out of character.
This is
For
the
this,
shittiest fight music ever.
Yeah.
no, it's about to be very right because I'm going to try and put him to sleep. For the sleep spell, we decided 10-foot radius. Correct?
Let me link it again because I don't remember specifically what it says. Let's see. Sleep. Creatures from within 20 feet of you. 20 feet within a point you choose. So 10-foot diameter.
10-foot diameter, 10-foot radius.
Let me drag it over because I don't know. So yeah, that would be. I know you're right. It'd be 20. So because that's 5. If it's in the center, that's 5, 10, and then 15, 20s. So.
Right, but that's within 10 foot of the point that I would choose.
Yes, it's going to have to be a 20-foot radius.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify. Alright, so I'm going to cast...
No, it's 10 foot. Because it was
It
10
says-
foot radius. That wasn't a 10 foot diameter.
No, it says within 20 feet of a point you choose, which would be a 20-foot radius.
No, because... Oh, yeah.
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 Wow, that's big.
Yeah. We used 10 foot last time, which confused me, so I wanted to clarify.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna use this and put it there, and cast sleep.
Okie dokies. Let's get those sleep things out. 24. Well, so I need my regular sheet. So this guy here. The guy in the back here, this one right here, you see him go, oh, and I can't get the sleep thing to show up, so he is sleeping. And these two guys here kind of rub their eyes a bit, but shake it off.
I'll use my bonus action to give Thorin Bardic Inspiration,
Perfect.
and then I'm gonna step back to
Bye.
and end my turn.
Alrighty. Oop, come on, work. Thorin. What are you going to do?
Gonna attack the guy in front of me.
Alright, smack him good.
And I can use Bardic Inspiration.
You cut out there, buddy.
I can use Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, basically you make your roll first, and if you feel like you need to use Bardic Inspiration, then you can use your Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, sounds good.
It adds a 1d6 to your roll, but the 20-21 will hit.
Alright.
So yeah, you basically step forward and lunge it right in, and when you lunge it in, it opens up a big old cut, and he is looking pretty shitty. Blood is just gushing out of him. That's a max damage hit.
Oh. Okay.
14 per attack. So yeah, you cut him pretty bad, and he's having a bad fucking time. What else you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I got nothing. Tickle on my turn.
End your turn. Corvair.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at this guy. Oh, got the wrong tool. That guy.
Alright, firebolt him. That'll hit. 6 whole damage. Oh wow, you're doing so good. Yeah, as he's got his great axe and he's kind of stomping towards you, and you blast him in the chest. You see him kind of recoil a little bit and shake it off, and you just see the little bit of singe on his hide armor.
And I'm going to run past Bear and go, I think he's trying to kill me. And
Why are you running past me, dick?
he's trying to kill me.
It's the orc's turn. Hooray! Front orc in front of Gorgo repositions his great axe and takes a big old swingy-ling. That's a 6. That doesn't hit. So he watches the guy standing next to him just completely bleeding out. This guy here also kind of stumbles to his feet, and he makes a swing with disadvantage, but it still hits because it's a 19. And that's going to do...
at me?
No, he swings it at Thorin, and Thorin takes an 8 slashing damage. And our other orc friend here, 10, 15, 20, 25, walks up to our little friend Bear and says, "Move, tiny fuzzy man," and whoosh, swings his axe at you. Because you are so low to the ground, you duck down real quick, and it swings over the top of your head, but you know you're in a bad spot. Hey, Gorgo.
Yeah.
Let's do that hockey.
Yep. I'm gonna hockey him right in his face.
Hockey him, baby. Almost. Come on.
Almost.
You can do it. Hey, you did it. So yeah, you hockey him.
In the face.
You basically take your great axe, grip it, and whoosh, swing across, and pop my man's head right off. Pops up in the air, lands on the ground. And he's having a bad time. He's not going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Let's go watch it. Let's go watch that today, too.
What else you got there, Bear? Or Gorgo?
I'm going to... Got nothing. Got nothing.
Bear.
End my turn.
I will cast. Oh, damn it, wrong page. Dissonant Whispers on Big Boy.
Go for it. All right, he needs a DC 14 Wisdom save. Bom, 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 bom. So he takes 6 points of psychic damage, and you see him basically clutch at his head and kind of shake, and I don't remember exactly what Dissonant Whisper.
That's gonna get a... I can't link comment. It he must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed allows away from you.
So I wonder if that's remaining speed or, well, it doesn't matter. So yeah, he turns and basically runs away. You can make an attack of opportunity.
I will make an attack of opportunity.
Alright. Make a melee attack.
Here you go.
That doesn't
I don't
work.
think that's... Yeah, not even a little.
And basically he's just turning and shaking his head as he runs away from you. Your Dissonant Whisper should now link the whole spell.
Cool, thank you. Ah, shit, I keep forgetting that that's not... I'll change the other ones.
What's the matter?
Nothing. That'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Hey Thorin, you got a guy bleeding out in front of you. He's not looking super great.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take him down.
Take him down, bro. Oh shit, that'll do it. So you come forward and you stab him again, basically in the same spot, but instead of straight up and down, it's turned completely 90 degrees, and you make a little plus sign in him. And he just falls dead, because he's bleeding too good.
I'm a high five Thorin.
Hell
Fuck
yeah.
High five. Fuck yeah. Oh, I don't know if you want to finish your turn or not, because you got movement.
I was gonna go toward the guy who's now right here. This guy.
So yeah, as you you move in on our friend here, and it's Corvair's turn.
I'm going to move here and cast Fireball.
Fireball. You charge your laser, but unfortunately your laser doesn't charge too good, and it sails a little high and wide.
I kind of look at Bear and shrug my shoulders, and then end my turn.
It's the orc turn. How long does that last, Dissonant Whisper?
I believe it's only the one turn, so now we should be fine.
Let's double check. So yeah, he kind of turns around, shakes it off, sees our friend Thorin standing there, doesn't want any of that shit, grabs his great axe and spins around and swing at him. 16. You get your shield up and clunk, it clanks off and you kind of push back a little bit. And the orc now is looking pretty upset. He's kind of gritting his teeth a little bit, and he's got a good grip on that great axe. Hey, Gorgo.
Hmm?
It's your turn.
I come in flying.
You can't fly, but, you know, I believe
I
you
come
can
in
fly.
flying and wielding.
Oh, yeah. Fuck him up.
You are about to die.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
So, here's the thing. He actually gets to roll another 1d12, but it's completely unnecessary.
I do it anyway.
Wait, he gets 3 1d12s?
He has this neat ability called Savage Attack. Because he's a half-orc, he gets this... whenever he scores a critical hit with a melee weapon, he can roll one of the weapon's dice an additional time and add the extra damage to it. So, his
I want him
23 plus 2 is 25 plus 5 is 30. So yeah, you basically run up to him. You believe you can fly, and you hit him and basically just turn him into confetti. Just... and streamers come out and all this other cool stuff.
You use the flat of the blade and just squash him.
Yeah.
Like garlic. Like,
Yeah, you basically just El Kabong him into non-existence.
Yes.
All right.
I look at Bear and go, I don't know what spell that was.
You all done, Gorgo?
No. So yeah, that was
You used 10 of your
20, 30. I'm gonna. Can I use another action like sneaky?
Negative.
I'm gonna end my turn then.
Well, what are you trying to do? Maybe we can work something.
I just wanted to creep up to this guy,
The one up here?
and yeah, but I'd want to
He's-
like tie him up or something.
He's literally sleeping.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's why I wanted to sneak up to him. No, I'm good. I'll end my turn.
Well, you have 30 movement, right?
Yeah, I could move. I could get to him,
Yeah.
but then tying him up's like another action.
That'll be another action, yeah.
Yeah, so
It all depends on, well, fuck it. You guys technically, he's asleep, so does anybody else plan on going to murder him to death?
that's up to them.
I mean, that was my plan.
Alright, well, Bear, get to murdering.
Yeah. go for
Okay.
it.
I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery, so.
Okie dokie. It's a DC.
Ah, yeah, best I can do.
It's a wisdom save, so he's asleep. I'm gonna say he has disadvantage. I don't know how that works.
Oh,
so yeah,
he can't hear it, so would he even?
he can hear it. He's just asleep,
Eh.
and you see him kind of rock back and forth real quick. And he goes, no, no, and he wakes up. You see his eyes open while he's laying on the ground. Hey, Thorin. Oh, Bear, did you have anything else you wanted to do? I apologize.
No, that's it. Go ahead.
Thorin.
Alright, I'm charging at this guy.
Alright, we're charging your laser.
Eh.
You get there. He is laying prone, so your attacks have advantage.
Alright, I'm attacking him.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
So you basically run up to him and kind of, shimmy over and just take your longsword and just kind of stick it in where his spine is and slide it down a little bit. You hear some popping and some crackling, and you hear as you're pulling it back out, you see, and he's unalived.
All right, now that we're done, I'm going to run up and chest bump Thorin.
Make an athletics
You
check.
roll me a 1d4.
I want 2 athletics checks. I want to see how this is going.
Okay.
I move up to Bear as he's doing this.
Ten's good.
There.
23's better.
So yeah, you basically run on him, and as you come up, Thorin kind of looks at you, see what's going on, and you have your chest out like you're going to chest bump, and he hits you, and you're the one who stumbles backwards. Like it felt like you hit a rock.
Yeah, I'm also injured, so.
Alrighty.
I look at Bear and I go, I hope he's never done that to you.
I'm still alive, aren't I?
Well, I figured you might just get launched pretty far.
Yeah. Only once. Do they have anything valuable on them?
They don't have anything of value. They appear to
Okay.
have been like a scout group.
What about this guy? How about this guy?
Yeah, nobody got nothing.
Does their great axe look better than mine?
No.
Okay.
I look at Gorgo and ask him if he recognizes the clan.
Heh.
Nope, they're just bums. Wait, can I roll and see?
Make a history check.
Use my history. History.
Yep. You have
Nope. They're just bones.
no clue.
Does their armor look better than mine? No, they're bones.
No. To save you the trouble of asking, like, does the armor look better? Does this look better? That's not how that works in D&D. If you see a breastplate, it might fit, it might not, but I doubt it.
Breast.
Yes, breastplate.
Yes.
I knew as soon as I said it, I was like, well, I'm fucking stuck, aren't I?
Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty.
I don't recognize them from any books I read, right? There's no, like, markings.
I was actually looking for a symbol, but I can't remember the name of the symbol to throw up. So we're going to use a different symbol I find. Let's just... I don't know, bro. There's too many fucking symbols. Let's go. Everybody knows what the classic WoW horde symbol looks like?
Yeah, the U with the dot.
You're a U with a dot.
That's what it is.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'll link it here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Throw that over on the stream real quick. That one. That's the symbol they have. Oh, I'm in the wrong chat.
Ha.
Okay. Do I recognize that?
It's you can see it's a marking, but you haven't made a history check, so I have no clue if you recognize it or not.
You said ask before I roll, so I asked before I rolled.
The symbol seems familiar to you. You would remember that there are a set of orcs, who are based around Wyvern Tor. And I will type that out for you, since either I am severely mispronouncing things or you're all just idiots.
A little from column A, a little bit from column.
Mostly column
I'm
B.
an idiot.
Yep. Yeah, that symbol.
Are they known like as raiders?
I am also not an artist.
I said they're a scout group, and that's it.
Alright.
Yeah. Alrighty, so you clean up the mess. What do you want to do?
How long is it for the journey to where we're going?
It's still nighttime. It basically, you'll get there by tomorrow afternoon.
So how much rest do we got left? Because I need a rest.
What I'm trying to say to you is, do you want to keep resting here? Would you like to move? What are the odds you get attacked in the same spot twice? You know, what's the idea here?
I think I doubt if we move, we might run into another scout group. So let's just probably rest here. We'll just bank the fire.
I agree.
Oop, I can't do that on this page. I gotta do it on this one, because it doesn't work. Alrighty. Oh, a horsey ran away. Here he is. So yeah, you wake up in the morning. Everything's okay. You can all be completely rested. So as you get close to the ruins, it's basically the town of Cornaberry was sacked by barbarians years ago, and it's completely in ruin. The Tribord Trail runs right through the abandoned town. It's basically the easiest landmark to find the lair. And from the ruins, you remember that, I don't remember if I said this, but basically you would then head northwest into the Neverwinter Wood. And it's basically like a few miles outside of the town. So the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape all over the branches. And the air is noticeably cooler than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from like warped branches and trees that are standing close together, woven in like a dome-like structure in the shadows, and there's a little doorway that leads inside.
I look at everybody, I go, don't attack unless she attacks us first.
You got it.
Okay.
All right.
I will go up and knock on the door.
You go up and there's no answer.
I ask in common, may we enter? Or
Still
hello,
no-
and then may we enter?
Still no answer.
Is there anything around the lair? Like, is there
Not-
any other buildings, trails, or anything we see?
Not that you can see.
Alright, I open the door slowly.
Can I use my danger sense?
You're not sensing any traps or anything.
Okay.
So, basically, as you kind of open,
step inside yet, though.
that's fine. As you open the door and kind of look in, it's a home of sorts. It's sheltered within the dome of like a bunch of woven branches. It's like kind of very lightly furnished. There's some shelves, a table, a reclining couch. It's all old and it appears to be of elven build.
Do you guys want to wait by the door so we're not just traipsing all over her thing?
Sure.
I'm going to walk in. Do I sense anything like arcana? Like, is there, like, do I feel the magic field or anything?
Wait for me to describe it to you.
Relax, man. Jumping the gun. So, you go in and you're kind of standing around for a little bit, and the air seems to grow cold, and a powerful feeling of dread starts to kind of get a grip on you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking the form of a female elf, her hair and her robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her face now.
Foolish mortals, she snarls. What do you want here? Do you know that it is death to seek me out?
I go, I'm sorry for entering your home unannounced. I brought you this. I take out the silver comb.
Can you make a persuasion check?
I see. So, come in. And the ones outside, are they with you as well?
Yes, I didn't want us all traipsing in without your permission. I apologize for invading your space without permission.
That's fine. Come in.
I'll enter.
Wave them in.
I'm in.
You have brought me a gift?
Yes, I heard you. I hear you would like it.
Very well. Please, place it over on the shelf there.
I go and put it on the shelf.
And what do you seek in return for this gift?
I was wondering if you would know where a book owning to a mage named Gentle might be, and where I could find it.
What type of book?
It's a mage's book, a spell book.
Ah, a spell book. Yes. Let me think. I believe I've traded the book to a necromancer.
Do you remember his name?
His name was Tersnoth. It was, some 100 years ago. He is
what was
from...
his name?
I
There you
typed
got
it
it
in the thing there, buddy.
He's from the city of Elbor. Or Elbor, I don't know how to pronounce it in the Elvish tongue. It's been a long time. But unfortunately I haven't seen him in 100 years, so probably more.
Oh, well, that's good. I motion for Bear. I go, do you have the frog?
You.
A frog.
I go, I have another
I'm
question.
not a fan of frogs.
Oh, okay.
It's a statue. Would that change your mind? I'll pull it out, show her.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Yeah, you're fine. Oh, this is a trinket.
Yeah.
Please, and she motions to the table that's in front of her.
I'll set it down on the table.
And she kind of like whisks down a little bit. You can see her hair and stuff kind of floating as if she's suspended in water. And she kind of looks it over and says, "Ah, nice. And what do you like in return for this gift?"
I look at Bear. I go, you wouldn't happen to know where a dwarf with a red beard named Gungren Rockseeker would be?
I don't know this dwarf.
He was carrying a map.
A map. A map of what?
Some find near. Do we know where he was going with it? Out of game? Out of
You don't
character?
know.
Nope.
It was for some ruins, with some kind of prize in it.
There are lots of ruins with lots of prizes. Is there anything more?
I'll speak up. Do you know anything of the black spider?
Oh yes, the black spider. What would you like to know?
Who is it?
He is a wizard. He's been causing some mischief in the little areas down here. Thinks himself a leader of some sort.
A leader of what?
A leader of a small group. A town not, fairly nearby. His true name is Arnold Albrecht.
Ah,
Arnold?
Oh, I'm sorry. You said the name of the black spider?
yeah.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Ah, damn it.
Hold on one second.
I was about to say, what a twist!
What a twist!
I know
So,
his name.
Black
but it's-
Spider is not Yarno.
No. Hold on one second. He's still the leader. All the other same stuff applies.
He's searching for a source of great magic. His true name is Nesnar. He is a drow elf.
Do you know anything about the power that he seeks?
It's a great power. It's said to add power to items, and it's even been known to power whole areas, but of its true nature, I don't know.
I go, one more thing. Have you, you know a lot about mages. Have you met a Yarno Albrecht?
I have not. The dungeon master misspoke.
Okay.
But the black spider, as you call him,
Yes.
he is at an old ruined cave. Used to be dwarven. Your friend there, he's probably heard stories of it.
And she kind of points to Thorin.
The Wave Echo Cave. It's
Wave ago?
Wave Echo Cave.
Wave Echo.
It's been lost for many years.
Do you know where it is?
I do. It's to the southeast of here, at the foot of the Sword Mountains. To the west, southwest of here. Because the DM has problems with cardinal directions.
I'm messing up my notebook.
Listen, bro. I just figured you were drawing dicks in it anyway, so.
Sword
The
what?
one picture kind of looks like one.
Sword Mountains. West side Foot, sword, mountains. Remember, you don't have to spell it completely. Just write down what you think you heard, and I will be able to piece it together later.
Okay.
Like a drawer elf?
Drow.
Drow.
I wrote drawer. That's what I heard.
DROW. Yep.
Nope.
Is that all you wish to know?
I go.
Does this source of great power have a name?
Do you have any more gifts?
I have a trinket.
What kind of trinkets?
I have no idea. It just says trinket.
I'm assuming that involves your background. Your knight background? You're gonna have to create some sort of information.
I could
I am-
sing
Never
you
mind.
a song.
I am
Yeah.
not interested in songs.
I could do a jig.
No. Possessions. If you don't have any, I must ask you to leave.
Very well. Thank you very much for all the information you've given us.
You're welcome.
As we get to the door, I go. I don't have anything, but have you ever heard of the Blackwells or Blacks family?
The Blacks family. You trying to get me kicked off Twitch, bro?
Yeah, or Black family.
Who are you asking?
Her on our way out.
It's time for you to go.
Okay. I was hoping to do a reaction or anything.
What if I give her my drum?
And as you're walking out, you just hear the door, like a strong wind comes through and the door blows closed.
Good, I keep my drum.
Yes. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to say through the door, may your days be filled with peace and celestial.
Okie dokie. That's it.
I go, well, we didn't find anything about Yarno, but we did get some info, and we did Sister Gorell's quest. So we can head back now. So we completed our thing where she helped us out. So we can meet back up with Sildar.
Alrighty, so we're heading home?
Yeah.
Alright, so clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
There's nothing in Coneyberry, right? It's just ruins.
It's ruined. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Okay. I was gonna ask if there's any like old libraries that might be scrolls or something still lying around.
Excuse me, miss? Did you say Indiana Jones?
Is that not Indiana Jones?
No, that's
The main
Monty
theme
Python
for...
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
That's okay, buddy. So yeah, you guys have traveled one day, you pull over, you make camp.
Was there any like old library or anything?
No. It's all completely ruined. It's been sacked by barbarians.
Okay.
It is nighttime.
I thought I was gonna have the part where all of a sudden you hear the Black Knight fighting.
So yeah, you get to your first night with no issues whatsoever. You're back on the road. Bum, 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 bum. And that goes through. You get through your night. Also with no problem. You manage to make your way back to the town of Phandalin without any more major incidents.
Yay.
So I guess we'll take a quick peeps break.
Peeps break.
So what's before we go? Just while I have it in my brain. So what rations are left over? Because you got 7 days. So there's
It was
2 more rations each.
5 total days of travel. So whatever
So
your
any
total
gets-
number of rations were.
Alright,
You're
so
welcome.
So we have 2 additional.
I don't know. I have no clue what you had before. It's your inventory to manage, not mine.
Well, I didn't add it because he never gave it to us. You just put it on
Yes,
the
I
cart.
did.
Oh. All right. Well, we're good. All right, peeps break.
Peeps break. Don't forget to
New
mute
channel.
on Discord.
The mute button on my radio thing. Let's do that now. Bum, bum, bum. Alrighty. I was hoping you guys would fight an owlbear.
I'm happy we didn't.
Yeah, you're for sure not ready. You would get exploded pretty good.
Are they magic users?
No, but you're squishy meat bags.
Ah.
You know, we're talking we're talking some pretty decent damage.
I see. We did pretty good on that orc fight.
So it's 11 plus 5, so that's 7, 16. And an additional 10 plus, so yeah, 15 plus 17.
32.
Yeah, so y'all motherfuckers ain't ready.
Nope. That'd be close to an insta-kill from full health for me.
It would be it'd be an insta-kill for, I mean, if you were damaged, you'd be, everybody's up shit creek. I think,
Yeah.
Corvair, I think, is straight up dead. Thorn can take a beating, and Gorgo can take that kind of beating. But you, my friend,
I like beatings.
just
Yeah.
your meat though, right?
Yep. Ooh, I want the Oregon Trail.
I gotta remember to set a time limit for these. This way nobody goes take a long shit.
Peeps break, not poops break.
You can, if you got to make a poops, you gotta make a poops, man. I'm not, who am I to judge? But shit.
Hi.
All right. We're going on 6 minutes. 5 minutes. This is going to get flagged by YouTube because it's a song from the Holy Grail movie, and last one already got like 8 copyright things against it, and they're taking all the ad money jokes on them. Nobody watches on the YouTube.
Nightbot does.
No, Nightbot doesn't. Nightbot only stays on Twitch.
Meh.
I'm
Hey, yeah.
back. Sorry, I was discussing the finer nature of cider with my mother.
Whatever, bro. You can just say you're taking a shit like a normal person.
I did that before.
What are you doing? I was taking a big old shit. Anyway, you've made your way back to Phandalin. And what would you like to do with your selves?
Go to the Shrine of Luck. Well, I guess we should drop the card off at Barthen's.
Alright, so yeah, you show up, you drop the card off at Barthen's, and he welcomes you back.
So
How was your travels?
Wait, just so you know, I'm gonna mute myself while I chew my dinner and not play Minecraft.
Totally sounds like you're playing Minecraft, but that's fine.
I gotta eat my dinner. I'm hungry. But I'm listening.
I don't believe you, but okay. So, you go back, and Barthen's comes out and says, How was your travel?
Good.
Good.
Got attacked by
Good,
orcs.
good. Orcs, yeah, well, yeah. You're on the Tribor Trail, you know. No damage to the cart? I don't see any.
Nah, it was at night. We were resting.
Oh, yeah, well, can't hurt carts at night, I guess. He just kind of shakes his head. That's fine, that's fine. Just pull it off. I'll have one of the stable boys come and take care of it.
Thanks. And we'll take our stuff.
All right, you gather up your stuff and you head on down to the Shrine of Luck. And as you kind of come there, you see the little acolyte. She kind of stops sweeping and looks at you and stares.
Nice. Greet her again in Elvish, to your health, or whatever it is.
Sure.
I've been saying it every single time.
To your health, in Elvish. Hello.
We met with Agatha.
Oh, you did. And did you discover anything? She seems
Yes.
very excited.
She said she had the book about 100 years ago.
She has the book. Oh, 100
No,
years.
had the book.
Had. Okay.
She sold it to a necromancer.
She sold it?
Yes.
Traded, more like.
Yeah, she said
Oh.
she traded.
Did she say what she traded it for?
No.
Didn't ask.
And I understand. And did she? Who did she trade it to?
Sermoth. He's
Okay,
apparently a necromancer.
Oh, a necromancer. Oh my
And
goodness.
he's in Isenbor, Eraser.
Yes, I heard that it's a hard Elvish. It's isn't there a? Oh, it did. Well, I guess Timora has shown down on us today.
Yes.
That's
Where?
the goddess of luck. You're the one that shrines.
You're at a
Timor?
Temple of Timora, the Shrine of Luck. God
Okay.
damn, you fucking... That's why you need to take notes from the first session.
I don't think you ever said the goddess.
We did.
Name.
Yep, see, but if you had a notebook that you wrote all your things down in, you would have this. But you-
Yeah.
Mister, I have a notebook, but I don't write in it, because why the fuck would I have a notebook then?
I literally have a whole college-ruled page filled. There's no
From
rhyme
session
or
one?
reason to my note-taking, but...
Take better notes in. Anyway. So Timora has shown down on us, and it's... Did you get any more information?
No, she said that's all she can remember is that she traded it
Oh,
over 100 years ago. To him,
hundreds of years ago.
that-
Well,
he's at the last she knew he was in that town.
I will pass this along to my superiors in the Harpers, and we'll see if we'll see what we find out. I thank you. I thank you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Why is your order interested in the same kind of book that a necromancer was?
Oh, I don't know what the book is about, unfortunately. I was here, and I kind of come to help be a temple in this small town of Phandalin.
Can I tell if she's lying?
She's very truthful.
Okay. All right. I was just curious.
I mean, if you'd like, you're welcome to join the order. We're a bit scattered through Favornet right now, but as long as...
Yeah, that's not really. No.
Oh, okay. And she seems kind of like hurt by your kind of.
Can I do a history check to see are they a
the
celibate?
Harpers?
No,
Are they celibate? Yeah, make me a history check. You remember that the Harpers are they fight for equality, and like they are opposed to the abuse of power, and it's mostly girls.
I'll tell Bear I believe it's mostly women, and I don't believe it's a celibate order.
I'll look at him confused and.
Oh, I didn't mean to make assumptions. I apologize.
Assumptions about what?
No matter. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. If you don't have to join, that's perfectly okay. I'll pass this information on to my superiors, and we will go from there.
Okay. If you need any other assistance, let us know.
That's
I'll ask her before we go. I go, do you know where that town is?
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I will pass it along to my superiors, and they will take care of everything.
I'll ask her on another note. Have you ever heard of a mage called the Spider, the Black Spider?
No, it's. Should I?
No,
I could
it's
look
just,
into it.
Well, if you find anything, it'd be useful. Or have you ever heard of a mage called Neznar?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
Is he a
Okay.
powerful wizard?
Yes, apparently he's causing trouble.
Oh, trouble! Yeah, I don't.
In the area around here.
I could pass some information along if you like.
If any information you have, information is always useful.
She basically reaches in and grabs a little token. And the token looks like... Let me make sure I'm in the right chat this time. Looks like this here. It is the symbol of the Harpers. And she goes, if you ever need any help, this'll get you a little farther along in our organization, but you must keep it quiet.
Thank you. I will take it and pocket it.
Perfect.
So just Harper's token.
Yep.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got a good cramp going. Ooh.
You gotta make
I don't know what it is.
You gotta make poops. I think you went to make poops, everybody.
No, I'm still here. I
you
have a
didn't-
cramp. That's it. All right. Well, if we're done, I go. We should check in with Sildar.
All right.
Okay.
So, where would you like to go to check in with our friend and mine, Sildar?
The Stone Hill Inn.
So you wander over to Stone Hill. It's probably a little before noon. There are more people inside. You go up to our friend Tolman. You kind of strike up a conversation, and he says that no. He's Sildar. Mr. Hallwinter is not here. My guess is he's pestering the town master. He's been doing that for the last few days.
Well, we will go meet him there then.
Perfect. And he I always called him Tormund. Tormund Giantsbane points across the road there, and it's not the little building, but if you kind of go to the center, it's a big stone building. You really can't miss it.
Thank you. I will walk out.
Is everybody going over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of go back out to the town square. You look, and you can see everybody kind of the little hustle and bustle of the town. You get to the town's master's hall, and it has sturdy stone walls, but they're not very high. A pitched wooden roof and a bell tower that's in the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward orcs near Reverend Tor. Those of a mind to face the orcs, the orc menace should inquire within." The notice bears the town seal and an indecipherable signature.
I go, hey, that's the orcs we fought.
Wonder if we can get that reward.
We can try. I'll let you do the talking. You got such a great deal on the provisions. And then I walk in.
Okay.
So yeah, you walk in and you see Sildar inside, and he's basically talking to this human who's kind of fat and pompous. He just looks like a slimeball politician.
Hey, Sildar.
And Sildar stops and turns around. Oh, greetings! And he's standing up normally. He's in regular clothes. He still doesn't have like any type of weapons on him outside of a small dagger that he keeps. Hello. It's 5 days already, I see.
Yep. Time flies, right?
Yes. I was just talking to our lovely town master.
This him?
It is him.
Hey, Mr. Town Master. I
What do
noticed your notice outside about the orcs. We killed a bunch of them just a few days ago.
Oh, you killed them? How? It's not fake news?
No, it's not fake news.
Do you have any proof of this?
I would like to...
Any heads, ears, teeth, markings, clothing, trinkets? No, I didn't think so. You all fake news.
We don't
I'm
take
gonna
We
stuff
got a
off dead bodies.
marking!
You have a marking? Let me see it.
Yeah. Right there. I drew a picture.
Make a performance check.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're able to draw a symbol of Reverend Tor, or at least the orc tribe that you found. And what is this symbol here? It's incredible.
That was the symbol we found on them.
Oh, so you just found some orcs, and I have no proof that they're alive. You could be crooked.
I would like to attempt to intimidate him into believing me. Do I look like a liar?
Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
He kind of steps back and goes, "You all the same. All of you. They're all the same. All the same. What is it that you want?"
I mean, I would love the reward.
You know what? Fine. If it'll get you to leave, you can take this Mr. Hallwinter with you. I'll just go into my bag that I've got from my father. It was a small loan of 1,000,000 gold, and he pulls out 50 gold pieces and just kind of throws, slams them down on the counters. Just a handful of gold.
Alright. I will pick them up and put them in my pocket.
Perfect. And he says, okay, now go on. I have to talk to my advisors. They're the greatest advisors. We're going to build a wall around Fandolin. Keep out the murderers, the rapers.
Are the orcs going to pay for it?
If they so desire, but I don't think they have any money. And Sildar speaks up and says, now let's settle down. Let's settle down. The Lord's Alliance, as a member of the Lord's Alliance, I am here to bring law and order to Fandolin, and I want to find some information for a lost dwarf, and I demand that you hand over anything that you know. And the townmaster kind of leans back a little bit and says, I don't deal with any dwarves or any of those things. I don't know of anything that you speak about through the dealings of the town. And Sildar leans forward, but you're the town master, and he slams his hands down on the table and he starts to lean forward. He says, I demand help to find the Rockseeker brothers. He says, "This, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Everybody, out. And he starts, the town master starts screaming and yelling. He's turning red in the face as his blubber and his fat just kind of flaps around. And he begins to basically push you out the door.
You're still on Peep Break and Twitch.
Am I? Neat. Doesn't matter. You're not really missing anything. So yeah, you get pushed out the door and you hear closes it behind you. You see Sildar go, oh Christ. See what you have to deal with here?
Yeah, he wasn't very helpful.
He's not. He's so tied up with these. I believe from what I've heard from going around town that he's tied to these ruffians who frequent this little tap house called the Sleeping Giant down the road.
How many ruffians?
I don't know. They seem to have established themselves pretty well. They seem to cycle in and out.
I remember hearing about this sleeping giant from Tolbin. That was what I wanted to do before we left Corvair.
Oh.
I think we should go check it out.
I go, well, we're all armed, and I kind of look at Sildar. I kind of like, you want to go there? You don't really got much.
I mean, I don't really have weaponry or my armor. I've contacted the Lord's Alliance in Neverwinter, and I'm waiting on a resupply. But you are more than welcome to go ask the ruffians if they happen to know anything about it. And but before you go, and he reaches in to off his a little pouch that's hanging, and he kind of pops it off and hands it to you and goes, your reward for escorting me here. I promised you the gold pieces. I don't remember how many it was. 50 gold pieces, and he hands it over to you. Hands it to Corvair specifically.
Okay.
He was the one who was last speaking.
Thank you. I go to Bear. I go, do you want to... We'll split it up. I'll split mine with Thorn.
We'll deal with it later.
Perfect. So, but before you go, I was contracted to help the Rockseeker brothers, and I'm still under contract. So, I need you to go track down these goblins.
Well, I thought we killed all the goblins.
There was a small outcropping. They had visitors come and go. So I imagine that they're not too far from where those other goblins were, and they can't be too far from here. If I was trying to hide something for goblins, I would definitely check the Neverwinter Wood.
We were just at the Neverwinter Wood.
Well, you didn't happen to see goblins, did you?
Nope, just some orcs.
Okay, what part of the woods were you in? A banshee.
Near Agatha's hut.
I'm not familiar with an Agatha, but...
Near Coneyberry.
Oh, well, that seems a few days' travel from from here, but I doubt, because we were relatively close, I doubt that they're much farther than the crossroads.
So you want us to go check out the crossroads?
The crossroads should be clear. My guess is the hideout from where you were. It can't be much farther than there, no more than a day's travel. Goblins don't like to wander too far from their central nest.
Yeah, we should probably go check that out.
But if you manage to keep pressure on them and locate where they're from, either defeat them, drive them off, I don't care. I'm willing to offer you a large sum.
How much is a large sum?
I can secure 500 gold for you through the Lord's Alliance.
Wow.
I would like to persuade him. 500, but it would be. I think 600 would be a much more fair amount.
Click on that persuasion button, cuz. All right, let's see. I gotta find his NPC stats. If you're willing to put the pressure on and really stick it to those goblins and their leaders and chieftains, then if you want 600, I will see what I can do.
Yeah, we'll do that. What kind of proof do you want that we've done the deed?
Ears, heads, whatever's lying around after you're finished.
Very well.
Capture one, I don't care. Just find out where our friend Gungren is.
Sounds good.
I'll ask him. I go, have you ever heard of I can't say his name. Sermoth?
Who is this you're speaking of?
He's a mage.
No, I don't. The only mage I'm interested in finding is Arno.
Or have you heard of Eraborn?
It's an old elvish city, but I haven't heard that name in years.
Did you just sit near here?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm not. I'd have to send for information to find out where it is.
And one last one. Have you heard of the Black Spider?
The Black Spider. I told you about the Black Spider originally. It's some beast or creature that those goblins were speaking of.
It's not a beast. It's a drow.
A drow.
Yep. Named Nezar. Nesnar.
No, I don't. I'm not familiar with him.
Well, he's apparently the black spider that everyone's terrified of. I go, would you also happen to know where the Sword Mountains?
Cut out.
The Sword Mountains.
The Sword Mountains, yeah, you're not too far. You're in the hills of the Sword Mountains. If you head due east, you will reach the western edge of a little spike of the Sword Mountains.
Okay.
Maybe through the hills, 2 days travel, depending on how if you go by foot or by horse.
Hey, didn't you say that Iarno was supposed to meet you here?
He was, but when he arrived in Phandalin, he sent no word of his arrival. We haven't heard. I have the Lord's Alliance, nor I have heard from him since.
But he did arrive at one point?
It's as far as I know. I've asked a few of the people around town and gave them descriptions of what he looks like, but there's a short, dark, bearded human. He's a wizard, mid-30s. But they remember seeing someone like him for a few days, but they haven't seen him for a while. They all tell me that the Red Brands probably got him, but those little ruffians don't seem like they're too tough for him to handle. He's a wizard.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for him.
I go. So, Bear, did you want to check out the sleeping giant before we leave, or you want to just? Head
Yeah,
to
I figure since we're here, I could use an ale.
Okay, just be ready for a fight.
Nah, I got a silver tongue. Right, Gorgo? And I'll
Yeah.
elbow him.
Yeah.
Neat.
My guy does a look from Jim Halpert from The Office.
Okay, so. Hey, Thorin, are you still with us, or did you fall asleep?
No, I'm here.
Alright, just making sure. Kid hasn't said anything for
Been like
an
an
hour.
hour since you
I
said
know.
it.
I'm literally just sitting here writing down everything.
You can speak up, man. Dungeons and
And
Dragons
what
is
you
a
want.
role-playing experience. But I get it. You're new characters, new people are. It takes you a little bit before you dip your toes in.
Yeah, it was tough last
That
round
face.
for us. For me, at
That's
least.
why Gorgo plays Gorgo, because he can just go,
Gorgo.
yeah, waffles, and pretty much he's all set.
If
So-
so, the sleeping giant, I'm there.
All right, so Sildar points you in the direction, and you head up around and head to the east, and you happen to come up front to the Sleeping Giant. It's like a ramshackle taproom. It's at the east end of town. There are 4 human ruffians lingering on a covered porch. Perched are empty ale barrels, and one is leaning against the wall. They all wear these kind of grimy scarlet coats, and as you get close, they all turn to fix you, and the one close to you spits on the ground. And, well, a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? You come to bark at us?
Who are you?
We are the Red Brand Ruffians, and whom I ask are you?
Someone who's never heard of the Red Brand Ruffians.
Oh, you've never heard of us? Well. We are the... We own this town.
I just came from the Town Master's Hall. I thought he owned the town.
Well, if you own the town, master, you own the town. And they all start laughing. Ah.
I'll laugh along. Hey, where can I get an ale?
If you go to the Stonehill Inn, they'll sell you an ale.
Oh, looks like you're sitting on ale barrels. You sure you don't have
Yes, but these are empty, and he knocks on one, and it sounds hollow.
I will change the subject. Hey, have you seen any dwarves walking around?
Oh, yes. And he kind of looks past you and points over to Thorin. He looks like he walks around.
Oh, very funny. We're looking for other
Other dwarves.
Yeah, I
oh,
was gonna say.
you're pretty short. Are you a baby dwarf?
No, I'm smaller than a dwarf. Oh, baby dwarf.
That would make
got
you
it.
a baby then. Then he turns back to the other guys. He's not too bright, and they have a big orc with them, and I bet you he's the brains. Are you the brains, big boy?
I just glare.
It's a mute, too. Even better. Smartest one doesn't open his mouth. And how about you with the hood?
I just
No, you don't
yawn.
speak either? Perfect. So, you are the stupidest one. Hey, little funny, fuzzy baby dwarf.
Baby dwarf.
How
I'm
about...
hairier than a dwarf.
Yeah. And he spits on the ground again. It's time for you to move along, strangers. How about you give us a little parting gift before you leave?
Dagger in your belly?
I'm going to cast the light cantrip and attach it to his stomach or his chest.
His nipples?
Perfect. Just give me 1 second.
And I'll say for illumination. And whether he's a hostile creature or not, he has to save on.
What?
It says if you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, the creature must succeed on dexterity saving throw to avoid the spell.
We'll get there in a second. I got stuff I get to doodle.
Okay.
Since there's no fight map for this. So I'm going to assume Gorgo's in the front.
Yeah, I was thinking.
That's fine. What's the marching order? Well, let's put Bear up front since he was the one jabberjawing.
I'm standing there with my arms crossed right behind Bear.
Perfect.
I'm always behind. I lean out.
Didn't you just cast light?
Yeah, but I leaned out and cast it. Like he's like parting gift. I go, and boom.
But you have to touch him.
Oh.
So that puts you in the that puts you in the front.
That puts me in the front.
Oh,
I thought it was like an orb I could cast.
Nope. So you reach out and you boom and you touch him. He must make a dexterity saving throw. I need to open up his character sheet. Dex save. He does not. So the guy right here, beely boop, beely boop, beely boop, beely boop, beely boop. Let's get some battle music going.
What are they? They look human.
They're humans.
These are the Red Brand Ruffians, even though this particular
elves.
one's... Well, like I said, even though this particular one has a pointed ear. There are elves, there are humans, there are all kind of stuff. The first part of this here... We gotta get rid of that. The first part here, on the left, and extending this way is the porch. And this other square block is the tavern. The little tap thing. So, let's get some motherfucking initiative rolls.
Covered my thing.
Out of character, is there a way to... Can you knock someone out instead of killing them?
Yeah, you can just say I want to knock them out instead of killing them.
Okay.
Alrighty. Hey, Bear. Let's do that hockey.
Did they
I'll turn back to Gorgo and Thorin and say, try not to kill him. And
Okay.
I will cast Sleep. Oh, damn it. Hang on. Whoa. That's tiny. There we go. I'll cast Sleep.
Okie dokie. Let's get that sleep cast. 27. Good. Googly moogly. Get rid of that. Alrighty. So you reach out and you go boom. And the guy who was dealing with the light spell, he gets a little sleepy and... Or I'm sorry, not the guy. The guy who's leaning on the wall here. Gets a little sleepy and you see him kind of slide all the way down and sit and just... everybody else is kind of just rubbing their eyes.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Corvair.
Alright.
And that's it for me.
Please remember that if anybody's had Bardic Inspiration from a previous time, that it's no longer active because it only lasts for 10 minutes. Hey, Gorgo.
Yep.
Do that hockey.
I'm gonna go up this guy.
Alright.
I'm gonna give him a nice bear hug. And hold,
Grab.
and restrain him.
You want to grapple him.
Yeah.
Alright, give me a strength check. So yeah, you come up and just give him a big old bear hug. He tries to scurry away, and as you kind of do, he manages to wiggle and slip out of your hands.
Ugh. And turn.
Alright, Corvair.
They all drew weapons, right?
They have all drawn short swords.
I didn't know that. Shit.
Alright, I'm going to Shocking Grasp on him.
Okie dokie. I don't know what Shocking Grasp does. I'm gonna do this here. We're just gonna all your spells. I'll just
I thought I had it set for that, but
yeah, just
I
make
think when
sure. Yeah,
added
it says off, but
you want me to cast it again? There you go.
I got it. Lightning springs from your hand. Delivers shock to the creature you touch. Make a melee attack against a certain creature. You have advantage if it's wearing armor that is made of metal, and they are wearing studded leather. So no, it doesn't do. It has advantage, but it hits anyways. So he takes 2 lightning damage, and he can't take reactions on this turn. That's fine.
And then I'm going to step back to Bear. To here.
Okie dokie.
And end my turn.
Alrighty. It's the ruffian's turn. Our guy here kind of shakes his head a little bit, takes your short sword, and slashes at Gorgo.
Hits.
He then spins the short sword around and swings it back the other way.
Hits.
So that's 16 total damage. Our other 2 friends leap over the side of the thing here, and they've moved in position. That's 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this guy steps around here for Gorgo. The other guy who's standing next to Gorgo takes his short sword and swipes.
Hits.
And spins it around and stabs it in the Gorgo. In the second attempt, you're able to kind of dodge out of the way. Our first Red Brand Ruffian friend here runs up to the little monkey man, looks at him, and says, ooh, 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 ah, 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 stab.
Ty.
Ty, meets it, beats it, son.
Yup.
Takes the hand, takes it around and kind of almost holds it like flat and just kind of gives you a strong pimp hand. Psh.
Hits me hard.
Hey, Thorin.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with all that junk up inside your trunk?
I'm gonna come up to this guy.
I believe it. You're gonna get crunk. Get crunk.
Well, I'm gonna make an attack on him.
Alright.
He's attacking my buddy.
Oh shit, that'll hit. Oh shit. So yeah, you basically slash at him pretty good, and you will opened up. Oh, wrong number. And you opened up a big wound on him, and it's just like, and it kind of spills onto the floor, the ground.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alrighty. Hey, Bear.
Hey. I'm going to use my rapier to stab at the guy that's right next to me.
Perfect. That'll hit. And you basically kind of step forward and just go stick it right through where his heart is, pull it out, and he just goes bleh and dies.
Bleh.
I'll say to the other guys, yeah, never mind, let's just kill him. And use
Now
my
you
bonus
tell me.
action. I'll use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Gorgo.
Yeah, because I'm about to fuck some shit up.
Hey, Gorgo.
That'll be it.
Yup.
Fuck some shit up.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage on that guy. With my great axe.
Alright. You are filled up with Rage Hall, and you hit him. Okay, dokie. Yeah, you basically just dig it into him and cut across, and it opens up a big gash. You see chunks of his leather armor just kind of start to get soaked in blood.
I'm just making sure I can't do anything else. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Corvair.
I'm gonna firebolt that guy.
Alright, try and firebolt him. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't remember if it's somatic or not, but you basically kind of swirl your hands around and whoosh, launch a firebolt, and it connects, and you see him kind of flash back. There's this bright flare, as it basically hits him, and you see it kind of scar and race up his face as he falls down dead.
Yeah, it's verbal somatic.
Yeah, you can. Well, you got to tell him. Well, we'll have to come up with words and stuff for more RP stuff later.
Fire, it'll just be fuego.
One more time, but slower and in English, please.
Fuego, it's Spanish.
Okay.
Because that way I don't accidentally say it.
Either way, and you do whatever your somatic thing is with your fancy hand motions.
It's swirl, like it's. You ever watch Naruto?
Yeah, you do your hand.
It's the Rasengan. Yeah, basically.
I got it. All right. So you fired your laser. He becomes fired, and is that it?
Yep, and my turn.
All right. Our friend here yells over to this guy who's sleeping, "Wake up! Get up! Let's go!" And takes a stab at Gorgo.
Hits.
Spinning his dagger around, his short sword around. He puts his hand on the pommel and tries to drive it straight through into Gorgo.
Hit.
You are 5. He basically steps forward, and you see as he reaches into Gorgo and drags him and pushes him to the ground. Gorgo is unconscious.
Doesn't he take half damage? Because he's raging?
He does.
Oh shit.
I lied to you. He's got 1 hit point because my math is shit originally. So Gorgo, you're still raging. You're not unconscious, but you are in really shit condition.
Yep.
Hey, Thorin.
I'm gonna run over there and help my buddy Gorgo.
Help him out.
Yeah.
You run up and stab him with your longsword. That makes a hit. I don't think he's rolled less than an 8 on.
No, it's literally every time.
Ever. I can't math today for fuck all. So yeah, you run up and you slash him, and you open up a nice big giant cut.
That ends my turn.
All right. Hey, Bear.
Hey, yeah. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on this guy
Okie dokie.
in an attempt
Oh,
to...
you have to change that white. I can't see that on this background. We'll fuck with that
man.
later.
Okay.
You might be alright on other stuff, but for now, on this, I just can't see it.
Alright. In an attempt to knock him out.
He feels miserably. Yeah, you see him kind of grab at his head and just kind of, what's your insult?
You weren't pretty enough to be this stupid.
And he just kind of grabs his head and shakes a little bit. His head apparently really, really hurts. Hey, you all done?
Yeah.
Do it to him, Gorgo.
To this guy?
You do whatever you want, bro. It's your turn.
Is that guy still sleeping?
He is still nappy noo time.
And I'm going after him because he's sleeping. The other one's sleeping.
That's the way the guy was sleeping. Okay, yeah, do it.
Great X.
Great X. So, you swing across. You swing across with your great axe.
If you wanted to use bardic inspiration, you can.
Oh yeah.
It's the last time I'm going to help you. You're going to have to remember from now on.
What do I do for that?
You're gonna roll me a
roll
1d6.
1d6.
It's a 5. That makes it a 15, and that hits.
Hit.
So yeah, you basically slash at him, and he kind of steps back like nothing happened. And all of a sudden, you just see his insides kind of go bleh, and come on out and be on outsides. And he died and came back to life and then died again.
And I end my turn.
All right, hey Corvair, we got one sleepy guy over here.
I'm going to go here and cast Healing Hands on Gorgo.
Okay.
So he gets 2.
All right, you go over and you feel up Gorgo, and Gorgo feels 2 hit points better.
And then I'll go, should we tie this guy up?
Yes.
And then Going to go here and end my turn.
So what are we doing?
I get rope out, and then because I can't tie him up, right? Because I use my action.
Is that what you want to do?
Oh, I figured, yeah, we're gonna tie him up.
All right. So yeah, you tie him up, and we'll get you out of turn order. Bum, 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 bum.
And then I'll go. We just murdered people in town.
Yeah, let's get information out of this guy quick.
Sounds
Well-
like my previous life.
I was gonna say, well, think about this. We could say this guy went in a rage, and then we knocked him unconscious, and he killed the other 3 guys because they insulted him.
We can say whatever we want, but we got to do it quick.
All right, well, you want to bring him back to Sildar, so we're not sitting outside of their base.
Let's put them in the wine barrels.
That's a good idea, Gorgo.
All right, yeah, let's put them in the old ale barrels, and then we'll drag the barrels out of here and
All
hide
right.
them.
Gorgo reaches over and pops the lid off one of the barrels. You guys stuff them inside. You putting the lid back on, or you just gonna let them? What's the idea?
Now
'Cause he's-
lid back on.
There,
Alright, so yeah.
how many barrels were there?
Let's roll a 1d12 and pretend it's somewhere. 6.
Let's shove all the bodies in barrels. And we'll just take the one living guy with us.
Works for me.
So yeah, you scoop up a
Oh.
bunch of the. Go ahead.
Before we go, I'm going to use my bottle of black ink and quill to put on one of the guys' bodies the symbol from those orcs.
Okay. Yeah, you doodle it on there real quick, and you stuff everybody in. You scoop up the one guy's entrails and kind of scoot him into the thing, and you close everything up. There's still a shit ton of blood all over the ground.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Can I kick dirt on it?
Yeah, you can kick dirt on the thing. That's perfectly fine. So yeah, I'll just do this right here.
Really quickly, too, before we go on the barrels, I'm going to write in orc, you guys are too weak to fight us, and then write the name of that, the Wyron Tor, and the symbol again on the top of one of the barrels.
Cool. Totally not suspicious. All right.
Yeah, not even a little. Orcs writing.
Yeah,
Works
orc
right.
Works right. Yeah.
I'm making it sloppy.
You're 200.
Looks like orc over it.
You're basically 200 feet from the center of town. You know, nobody. It's okay, bud. Nobody saw it. I'm sorry. You're 400 feet from the center of town. Nobody saw it. It's okay. Nothing. Alrighty. So yeah,
We should get a reward.
what?
We should get a reward because nobody liked them.
There's more of them.
Maybe.
Oh.
Who knows?
We should-
Spoilers. So
we should
you,
be-
where you going?
Harassed.
Probably
Out of
this.
town.
I don't care.
You're already in
I'll-
town. Where would you like to go?
I don't
in
care
town?
what other people do. I'm gonna go.
What?
He said something about going to fire his laser. I don't know what the fuck he said he cut out. But what are we doing?
I'll go. We should probably get somewhere that we're not being seen. Does someone want to get? Do you want me to go get Sildar?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll get Sildar. Do you want to guys find an alley that's not populated and meet back there?
Yeah.
Is there an alley or a back where no one's really around? That's not someone's backyard.
Hey.
That's you. I'm assuming you want to go this way.
Yeah, I was gonna get.
We'll say this represents.
Before we go, I say, why don't we just put this unconscious guy in a barrel and carry the barrel? So it looks like we're just carrying a barrel.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah. Are you
Oh,
not
okay.
listening while everybody else is
I
talking?
thought we only put the dead ones in.
No, we put everybody in barrels. We're taking the living guy with us.
Oh, mea culpa.
So what are we doing?
I'm gonna go get Sildar.
So you're going to go get Sildar. And these
Yeah.
these jabronis are going to go find an alleyway.
Or if he's in a barrel, it's like we can go to the crossroads now. So we're out of town for a bit.
The
I think
crossroads.
that's a
You want to
good
get
idea.
on the Triboard Trail, travel for at least 8 to 10 hours.
Yes.
We'll just slightly out of town.
Can we just go like 15 minutes out of town into the woods?
You guys can, sure.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
All right,
Perfect.
and then I'll tell him I'll meet them there.
All right. And you go and you grab Sildar.
Yep.
You watch them as they kind of go off into the thing, and Sildar comes up and goes, "Yes."
So we had a little altercation.
Oh.
But I think it worked in our favor, and I'm
Perfect.
whispering this. And I ask him if he understands orc.
Orc?
In orc.
No.
All right. I go. We actually captured one of the. Oh my gosh.
Red brand ruffians.
Red band ruffians.
What was that bird?
And we captured one because 4 attacked us and 3 are no longer with us. And we have him tied up and unconscious in a barrel if you want to see if he has any information about Gungren or Yarno.
Couldn't you just ask him?
Well, we had to leave town because there's 3 dead.
I mean, I don't think people would have been mad if you murdered some ruffians. All you had to say was like, they attacked us first.
Oh,
But that's fine, that's fine. Lead on. Where is your barrel, oh ruffian?
just slightly out of town because we thought they would. We thought people would get a little uptight about murder, but
Perfect.
didn't know it's in the provinces.
So yeah, you stand on the outside, just on the outside of the Triboard Trail, and you begin to look around. You see the trail, you see some open space, you see some woods, and you've come to the realization that you didn't establish a meeting point. You just said 15 minutes outside of town.
I
We
call
suck
out,
at this.
Sildar looks around and says, where is, I don't see your late
Oh.
vintage.
I'll yell out bear.
Bear, where? And he draws his dagger.
No, little monkey man.
Over here.
And we'll go to bear.
Well, you're about 15 minutes away, and if you were walking for 15 minutes, you can't hear him.
Well, I was gonna walk 15 minutes
Pick a direction.
up the trail.
You, how about this? Bear, you PM me a direction, north, south, east, or west.
Isn't the? Well, I thought they were just gonna go up the trail a little bit, not up the trail.
You never discussed that. So we're going to have a little fun. So, Bear, message me a cardinal direction, and Corvair also message me a cardinal direction.
West.
Or do you want more than that?
All right, so Corvair, you kind of walk about 15 minutes out in the trail, and you give another bear, and you hear back, yeah.
I'm gonna go towards the sound.
All right, you go towards the sound, and you hear hoo, 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 as a giant owlbear leaps from the tree and lands in front of you. Not really. You actually find Bear.
Yay.
And we'll go on the other nuts. And Sildar is still holding his dagger, unsure about what the fuck is going on. And he finally comes out and he sees you with your barrel of Red Brand. And this guy is way awake by now. And he is not very excited.
I go to Bear and I go, apparently the town would have been happy we killed them since they attacked us first, so probably didn't have to leave.
Yeah, they would not have been happy if you attacked us first. I would, you murdered my friends.
They tried to kill us.
You tried to kill us.
Nah.
I made
Yaha.
it slightly lighter.
Nah.
Yaha.
Nah.
Yaha.
I didn't do nothing.
I'm going to.
You stuffed me in a barrel.
Nuh-uh.
You drew your sword first.
You hit me.
I didn't draw any swords. I can't draw at all.
I
Sildar
can't
says,
either.
enough.
Okay, I was going to do that.
We're already out here. What are we doing?
Look at the red brand and go, I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Wrong foot. Stabbed everybody.
They tried to stab us.
Didn't try anything.
Then why did you draw their swords?
Ladies, enough.
Uh,
Sildar barks at you.
I look at the guy and I go, do you know anything about a red-bearded dwarf?
A dwarf? No, I did. Just that one there, and he points over to Thorin. Well, I'm gonna tell you anyways.
I go, what about a mage? Or wizard?
Mages. I've never heard of mages and wizards before. What are these fanciful creatures?
I'm going to hit him with shock and grasp.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I'll say you do, just because you have advantage.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you give him this little shock, and he just goes, "Oh yes, magic tricks. I get it. It's barely a tickle."
All right. And then is there a spot near him that's not near anybody else? Like right next to him?
What are you trying to do? Tell me what you're trying to do, and we'll work it out.
That. Create bonfire. Just make a fire next to him. I go, we could put this barrel on the fire. I hear wood burns real well. So I make it near him, not on him.
Can you make an intimidation check?
Sure.
I need my red brand now. I need my red brand character sheet. He kind of looks at you. And he's like, okay. No, there's no need to use magic fire, okay?
And I wink it out of existence again.
Well, okay.
So, again, you know of any mage that came into town?
I know lots of mages.
Name Yarno?
Yarno? No, I don't know a mage named Yarno. Stupid name for a mage. Now, Glassstaff, that's a name. But Yarno, that's a shit name.
Glassstaff's not a name. It doesn't even sound very powerful.
No, it's a wizard's name.
I'm done. Bear. I walk back in.
Ah, yes, little monkey man.
Look, man, all we were trying to do was get some information on our missing friend.
Oh, does
Have
he
you
have
heard of a
bananas
guy-
for you? Because you could probably buy them at the provision store. I hear he can get a lot of things. Or maybe should have gone over to the orchard and got some apples.
There's an orchard?
Oh my god.
Yeah, at the end of the town.
Really?
I'm gonna have to. Gorgo, do you like
North-
apples?
Northwest
You like
section.
apples. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to go get some apples after this.
Okay.
I'll look back at him and say, I mean, he's probably not coming back with us. We're probably gonna murder him here. Trying to intimidate him.
Yes. Murder. Everyone wants to murder me. You make magic fire, then it magically disappears, so I don't really have... you're not gonna do anything to me.
I raise my great axe up and act like I'm gonna hit him and intimidate him.
Make me an intimidation check with you. Just make your intimidation check. We'll change it to a strength mod. And
Big whammy.
big whammies. So yeah, he kind of looks over at you and he goes, all right. The big man doesn't seem like he's got too much control over himself. So, what are you asking now?
We're looking for a couple of dwarves. Their
Dwarves,
names
yes.
are Thardian and Nundro. Rockseeker.
Okay.
Have you heard of them? They were supposed to be in Phandalin a couple weeks back.
Never heard of him.
How about Gungrin Rockseeker?
Never heard of him either.
He's lying.
I'm not lying, I'm in a barrel.
I don't know. That's all I wanted to ask.
Ah, perfect. Any other brain tweezers? You, big man, you have anything to say?
I look at Sildar. I go, you've... I go, Lord's Alliance, I'm pretty sure they're good at interrogation.
You're breaking up there, champ. You have to speak up.
I was saying,
Loud
I
and
said,
proud.
I'll look at Sildar and go, I believe the Lord's Alliance is good at interrogation, so...
Do you know about the Lord's Alliance?
I know of them.
Ah, fine. Sildar draws his dagger, holds it right to the Red Brand's throat, and I closed both of their character sheets, because that's what I do, because I'm so smart. That one versus... That one. And the Red Brand just kind of leans back as far as he can, still being tied up. Okay. No need for violence. So, what, you know of this, black spider? And the Red Brand leans back a little bit and goes, yeah, I know of the black spider. We were, and he's kind of moving his neck back as Sildar keeps the point of the dagger close by. Yeah, we were paid to get rid of any unscrupulous adventurers or any of the locals who, mucked about too long. And Sildar kind of looks back and that's all, and he kind of pulls a little nick, and our friend takes one little point of nick damage. And he goes, yes, he communicates with Glassstaff. Yeah, they have some up in the stronghold. Yes. What stronghold do you talk of? The manor on the hill. And he turns back. Sildar turns to you and goes, see? Information. It's easy to get.
It is easy to get.
Is there anything else you want to ask of him?
I would have never thought of that.
You don't seem like the thinking type, big boy, but you look like you can wield that axe.
Wanna see? Show you.
I've seen your handiwork before.
Shut up.
I go, oh, so Glassstaff and the Black Spider are in cahoots?
It's cahoots is a strong word. He's more hired.
No, so you guys are nothing but common mercenaries. No loss.
You gotta make more. You gotta make money some way. I got kids, family to feed.
You don't have kids.
You don't
Can't
have a family.
that.
How about that?
So Glassstaff lives in the manor?
There's a not the manor per se. It's fairly ruined. In case you haven't noticed.
I've been there.
There's-
New to town.
There's areas underneath near the old crypts. You may even find some useful information there.
Sounds like a good trap.
I wouldn't direct you to a trap, would I?
Can I insight that?
Can you?
Nope.
So yeah, you you get the idea that this is where the Red Brands potentially could be using this as like a base.
Okay.
How many men do you have down there?
We come and go. It's hard to count. Plus, we have some, how would you put it? Muscle.
What does that mean?
We have reinforcements sent by the Black Spider.
Are they humanoid?
They're humanoid, yes, but if you're looking for a nice humanoid, if you go down to the lower part, you can fight an eye monster.
My guy perks up and takes a step back.
Afraid of things that go bump in the night, are you, hooded man? Too scared to show your face? Too scared of the things that may lurk under your bed? Want to go back to crying to your mother?
Can I prepare
No?
Firebolt without actually launching Firebolt?
You can start like doing the somatic things, sure. So what are you trying to accomplish?
Basically make the fire orb.
Yeah, but what are you trying to accomplish with it? You trying to intimidate him again?
Yeah.
Make another intimidation check. So yeah, he sees you work up the firebolt, and he goes, "Oh yes, 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 more fire! Oh, I'm so scared." At least the orc here, his axe is real.
Okay, hit him with it.
Go for it. Yeah, I'll say that hits because we'll just give you advantage. So yeah, you blast him real good, and he snaps his head back, and as it comes forward, like his eyebrows are singed off, chunks of his hair have burned, and he looks forward and goes, "Good trick, good trick." So, now that we're finished, we can go now, right? You let me free.
No,
No.
you've been killing adventurers, so.
I haven't killed any adventurers. I'm not really in this part for the thing. I needed some money, and as a hired hand, I really don't want to be part of them. You can take my cloak if you want, and just send me on my way. And I will never come back to Phandalin again. And he makes a persuasion check, and I think that is charisma. And he's trying to persuade you, Corvair, so you would make a wisdom save. Or wisdom, just a wisdom check. Insight, right? Insight. Sorry.
Or do you want to do insight? Because I get a
You can do
I have
insight
a
because you
bonus.
get a bonus, yeah. Yeah, he seems to be, truthful. You can let
I
me go
go.
now? Just cut me free.
go.
And he kind of holds his hands up out of the barrel.
I go, it's up to those guys. And I just kind of walk away.
Hey, big man.
I walk away.
Listen, I know I'm, poked fun at you being hairy and things before, but what do you say?
Are you talking to Thorin?
You're the...
You monkey man.
It cut out.
I know, but I'm.
Oh, I got it. I see what's going on. No. You and listen. The dwarfs are an ancient race. They've been around for a long time. I respect all their building and their stonework and their mining abilities. And I don't exactly know what you are, but what do you say?
Say something nice to me.
You're... You have the best kept hair in all of Phandalin. Oh, rapier. Yeah, okay. Yeah, do your damage. So as he opens his mouth and says that, you just kind of lean forward and just right through the throat, just and he just kind of flumps over dead. Sildar, turns to you and goes, that doesn't seem necessary at all.
As I'm putting the lid back on the ale barrel. Well, he said a lot of hurtful things.
Before you put that barrel on, let's see if he's got anything on him.
He has the
Okay.
same things the other ones had. Did you remember to check?
No,
Nope.
we didn't check the other ones. We stuffed them in barrels.
You stuffed them in barrels. So, inside their pockets, you'll find nothing. The only thing that, I gotta grab up their sheet again, because they have short swords. So, he has a short sword, some ruined leather armor, and his red cloak. That's it.
I go, we can take the cloak because it might be able to help one of us sneak in.
Sneak. Yeah. Well, I'm too short to wear it.
I'm too big.
Thorn is just right.
Am I?
Thorn's too small too.
I look at Thandar, and I go, looks good for you. Or not Thandar, sorry, Sildar.
Sildar looks behind him like, who? And looks back and goes, no. I think I'm retired from the adventuring. Maybe I'll take a run at the town master, but I think my adventuring days are behind.
I'll take the cloak and just put it in my bag.
All right.
Do they have cloak in the, what's it called?
Just typing red brand cloak.
Well, no, for, weight.
Just make it a pound. I don't know, bro. Make it
Okay.
The whole game is made up. So, what do you want to do?
Oh, let's put the lid on and roll them in the woods.
All right, well, you put the lid on, you roll them into the woods. You guys are now. Sildar kind of stands across from you and basically says, so, I know I pressured you to figure out this goblin thing, but, Fandolin is kind of much closer and in need of some help. What do you say?
I go, I'd probably rather help Fandolin as of now.
Investigate the matter on the hill?
Yeah, and
Yep.
maybe take out the red brands, because if they're in with the black spider, we know the black spider's probably evil, because they're causing trouble for the areas. So if they're in cahoots.
Alrighty, so what do you want to do?
Head back to Fandolin.
So you going to...
What time is it?
It's 11 p.m.
No, in the game.
I don't know, mid-afternoon. Plenty of time for you to take a rest.
I was going to say, hey, Gorgo, how you looking?
Bad.
We should probably take a rest before we inspect the manor, because I got a feeling we're going to be fighting our way, regardless of how good we try and sneak in. And I look at the heavily armored Thorn.
Yes.
Yep.
You.
So what are we doing?
I think we're going to go back to the Stonehill and take a nap.
Alright, so you taking a full rest?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
So
sleep till the nighttime, and then we'll try to storm the manor then.
Alright, catch him unawares like.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you go back to the Stonehill Inn, you take a pretty solid nap. And you wake up and it's pretty dark, like 9, 10 o'clock at night. You're making your way to the Tresnar Manor?
Sure. Do you, because it's getting late, is this a stopping point? Or is it?
I'm getting there. I was going to say, you walk down the thing, you stood in front of the Tresnar Manor. The manor is more of a castle than a house. It stands at the east edge of town on the hillside amidst woods and thickets. The ancient manor appears to have been long abandoned. But you have information that there may be a red brand stronghold inside, and that's where we will
And
end
a
this
crib.
session. And a crib.
Crib.
That's where we... A crypt like Crips and Bloods?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Okay. And
Crips.
that's where we went.
Cool.
Yay!
Do we get expa?
I'm working on it, bro. Hey, listen, all you fuckers want are experience points.
Pretty much.
No, I want gold too.
I would like some
You
gold.
received gold already.
I
know,
didn't
but
get
want
any
more.
of it.
I spent a lot already. Oh yeah, we'll split that up.
Should be 25 each, right?
Yeah.
So, let's say everybody gets 275 experience points. Yay!
Yeah.
You did it! Yay! 275 experience points. Yay!
I just gonna do it like that.
What you do?
Nothing.
This can't be
Are
5e.
you trying to math? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
A 900.
Oh, 900.
Yay! Level up.
Level up. Level 3.
Damn.
Damn, homie. So we will do your level 3 stuff off the stream. That's it for the night. We are all done. When we return, most likely next Thursday. That should be the day. It should be Thursday at 8 o'clock. Should be the weekly time here. So if you're really enjoying this,
Wait,
keep
Wednesday?
Thursday.
Oh, right.
We'll talk about it off stream, like we just said. So,
Copy.
listen. That's it. So remember, kids. Bye, Nightbot.
Night,
Night,
night, night.
Bye.
Bye.